Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the fascinating and often turbulent history of 5 countries that have completely vanished from the map. These weren't small, insignificant nations either. We're talking about places that held their own on the world stage with unique cultures, stories, and people. Throughout history, maps have been redrawn countless times. Empires rise and fall, borders shift, and names change. It's a testament to the ever-evolving nature of geopolitics and the enduring human spirit. But some disappearances are more profound than others. Join us as we uncover the mysteries behind these vanished nations, exploring the historical, political, and social forces that led to their demise. From the battlefields of Europe to the Himalayas and beyond, we'll journey across time and continents to understand what really happened. So buckle up and get ready for a captivating exploration of 5 countries that once were, but now exist only in the annals of history. Stay tuned. Our journey begins in the heart of Europe, with a kingdom synonymous with military might and efficiency, Prussia. Imagine, if you will, a land of disciplined armies, powerful monarchs, and a growing industrial heartland. That was Prussia at its zenith. Born from the ashes of medieval struggles, Prussia rose to prominence through sheer force of will and strategic brilliance. From its humble beginnings as a small duchy, it expanded its reach through shrewd alliances and decisive victories on the battlefield. Under the leadership of iconic figures like Frederick the Great, Prussia transformed itself into a major European power, challenging empires and shaping the destiny of nations. Its influence stretched far beyond its borders, leaving an indelible mark on the political and military landscape of the time. But, as with all empires, the seeds of their eventual downfall are often sown at the height of their power. Prussia's relentless pursuit of power came at a cost. Its militaristic culture, while effective, fostered a sense of authoritarianism that permeated its society. This, coupled with the suppression of local identities in favor of a unified Prussian state, created underlying tensions that would eventually erupt. The rise of nationalism, a powerful force sweeping across the 19th century Europe, further weakened Prussia's foundations. The German people, inspired by a shared language and culture, yearned for a unified nation-state. Prussia, seen by many as the natural leader of this movement, ironically became a victim of its own success. The Franco-Prussian War of 1870–71, while a resounding military victory for Prussia, proved to be a double-edged sword. The unification of Germany under Prussian leadership, though a point of national pride, ultimately spelled the end of Prussia as an independent entity. It was absorbed into the newly formed German Empire, its identity subsumed into a larger national narrative. The once mighty kingdom, which had challenged Habsburgs and Napoleons, was no more. The aftermath of World War I saw the final nail hammered into the coffin of Prussia. The Treaty of Versailles, seeking to punish Germany for its role in the conflict, targeted Prussia specifically, stripping it of its remaining territories and dismantling its military. What was once a symbol of power and efficiency was now a cautionary tale of ambition and its consequences. The name Prussia, once synonymous with military prowess and administrative efficiency, became associated with militarism and aggression, particularly in the aftermath of World War II. Today, Prussia exists only as a ghost in the history books, its legacy debated by historians and remembered through fragmented remnants of its once vast infrastructure and cultural heritage. The land it once occupied is now divided among several modern-day countries, its former capital, Berlin, standing as a stark reminder of a vanished kingdom. Yet the spirit of Prussia, its emphasis on discipline, efficiency, and ambition, continues to resonate in unexpected ways, a testament to the enduring impact of this vanished nation on the world stage. Our journey now takes us southeast, to the tumultuous Balkan Peninsula, a region long known as the powder keg of Europe. It's here in the aftermath of the First World War that a new nation emerged from the ashes of crumbling empires, Yugoslavia. The idea behind Yugoslavia, to unite the South Slavic people under one banner, was a noble one, born out of a shared history, language, and culture. For a brief period, it seemed as though this vision might hold true. Under the leadership of Josip Broz Tito, a charismatic and often ruthless leader, Yugoslavia carved out a unique path for itself in the post-war world. It stood as a beacon of independence, navigating the treacherous waters of the Cold War by refusing to align itself fully with either the Soviet Union or the West. For a time, Yugoslavia enjoyed a period of relative peace and prosperity. Its diverse population, a tapestry woven from Serbs, Croats, Bosniaks, Macedonians, and others, coexisted in a state of uneasy harmony. From the soaring Himalayas to its ancient monasteries, Tibet has long captivated the world with its mystique and spiritual aura. This land, often called the roof of the world, boasts a rich tapestry of culture and tradition deeply intertwined with its unique geographical location. For centuries, Tibet existed as an independent entity, its people fiercely independent and deeply rooted in their Buddhist faith. The Dalai Lama, considered a living deity, held both spiritual and political authority, guiding the Tibetan people through centuries of relative isolation. But the winds of change began to blow across the Himalayas, carrying with them the echoes of revolution and the ambitions of powerful neighbors. The year 1950 marked a turning point in Tibetan history. The newly established People's Republic of China, asserting its claim over Tibet, marched its troops into the country, effectively ending its independence. This act sent shockwaves through the international community, but the world's response remained largely muted. The Chinese government argued that Tibet had always been an integral part of China, a claim disputed by the Tibetan government in exile and many international scholars. Regardless, the Chinese occupation began to reshape the cultural and social landscape of Tibet. Traditional Tibetan ways of life were disrupted, and the delicate balance between Tibetan Buddhism and the communist ideology of China became a point of constant friction. The Tibetan people, known for their peaceful nature, now found themselves facing an uncertain future under a new regime. Despite the challenges, the spirit of Tibet and its people has proven remarkably resilient. Tibetan Buddhism, with its emphasis on compassion and non-violence, continues to thrive, albeit often in exile. The Dalai Lama, a symbol of Tibetan resistance and a beacon of hope, tirelessly advocates for his people and their culture on the world stage. Inside Tibet, the struggle for cultural preservation continues. Monasteries, once centers of learning and spiritual practice, face strict regulations, and the Tibetan language faces pressure from the dominance of Mandarin Chinese. Yet, the Tibetan people hold on to their traditions, their language and their faith, passing them down through generations, ensuring that the soul of Tibet endures. The story of Tibet stands as a stark reminder of the fragility of cultural identity in the face of political power. It is a story that compels us to remember the importance of preserving cultural diversity and respecting the right of self-determination for all people. From the ashes of World War I, Czechoslovakia emerged, a beacon of democracy in a turbulent region, a nation of diverse cultures, united in their pursuit of self-determination. But the winds of change are fickle, and the echoes of freedom can quickly fade. The year is 1968, and the Prague Spring blossoms, a brief period of liberalization crushed under the weight of Soviet tanks. The dream of a united Czechoslovakia brutally silenced. The following decades saw a nation grappling with its identity, caught between East and West. The fall of the Iron Curtain brought hope and uncertainty to Czechoslovakia. The country, once united in its struggle against oppression, now faced a new challenge, forging a path forward as a democratic nation. Deep-seated divisions, long suppressed, began to resurface. The Czech Republic and Slovakia, once two sides of the same coin, found themselves drifting apart. Political differences, economic disparities, and a growing sense of national identity pulled at the seams of the newly formed republic. What emerged from this period of introspection was a decision as peaceful as it was profound: the dissolution of Czechoslovakia. The Velvet Divorce, as it came to be known, marked the end of an era. a nation born from the ashes of war now peacefully dissolved, a testament to the enduring power of dialogue and mutual respect. In the heart of Europe, where Czechoslovakia once stood, now stand two independent nations, the Czech Republic and Slovakia, each forging its own path, forever linked by their shared history. The legacy of Czechoslovakia is a complex tapestry, woven with threads of resilience, tragedy, and ultimately hope. The Velvet Revolution stands as a testament to the power of peaceful resistance, a beacon of hope for oppressed people around the world. The Velvet Divorce, a reminder that even the most amicable of separations can leave a bittersweet aftertaste. And so, Czechoslovakia, though vanished from the map, lives on in the hearts and minds of its people, a nation that reminds us that history is not merely a collection of dates and events, but a living, breathing narrative, constantly evolving, shaping and reshaping the world we live in. From the ashes of World War II, a divided Germany emerged. The German Democratic Republic, known to the world as East Germany, found itself on the other side of the Iron Curtain, a stark symbol of the ideological divide that gripped the world. For over 4 decades, East Germany existed as a satellite state of the Soviet Union. Its citizens lived under the watchful eye of the Stasi, the notorious secret police, their lives controlled and monitored. The Berlin Wall, a concrete manifestation of the Iron Curtain, sliced through the heart of Berlin, a constant reminder of the division that separated families, friends, and a nation. But even in the face of such oppression, the human spirit yearned for freedom. The year is 1989. The winds of change are sweeping across Eastern Europe. The Berlin Wall, once an unyielding symbol of division, begins to crumble under the weight of peaceful protests and a collective yearning for freedom. On November 9, 1989, the unthinkable happens. The Berlin Wall falls, opening the floodgates to reunification. East Germans, for the first time in decades, are reunited with loved ones from the West. The world watches in awe as a nation divided for so long takes its first tentative steps towards unity. The reunification of Germany was not without its challenges. Economic disparities, political differences, and the scars of a divided past took time to heal. But the German people, with their characteristic resilience and determination, embraced the challenges and opportunities that lay ahead. Today, a unified Germany stands as a testament to the enduring human spirit, a reminder that even the most formidable of barriers can be overcome. The legacy of East Germany is complex and multifaceted. It is a story of oppression and resilience, of division and ultimately of unity. The fall of the Berlin Wall marked not only the end of the Cold War, but the beginning of a new era for Germany and for the world. The lessons learned from this tumultuous period in history continue to resonate today, reminding us of the importance of freedom, democracy, and the pursuit of a more just and equitable world. East Germany, though vanished from the map, lives on in the memories of those who lived through its tumultuous history and in the lessons it teaches us about the fragility of freedom and the enduring power of hope. From the shifting borders of Europe to the heart of Asia, the stories of these vanished countries remind us that history is not static, but a constantly evolving narrative. Each nation, though vanished from the map, has left an indelible mark on the world, shaping the geopolitical landscape and leaving behind a legacy that continues to resonate today. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time as we explored the fascinating stories of 5 countries that vanished from the map. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more intriguing historical content. Let us know in the comments which vanished country surprised you the most.